we have, a black president, there's still issues with race in this country that we have to talk about. And this is in South Africa, right? And as an artist, it's my responsibility to talk about the things that people are scared to talk about. So this is about South African apartheid, which is also about Jim Crow in the South, which is about a little girl who's looking at me in South Africa after a show saying, but you don't understand, but you don't understand, you don't understand. And she said this to me, she was crying after one of my shows and was really distraught. But because I look the way I look in South Africa, it didn't translate to the way that I spoke, because in South Africa, I'm colored, And so, but in Detroit, I'm black. I'm sounding like a Garvey out on the radio, and they're like, where did she come from? It's like, so anyway, so this is called Even the Light-Skinned Girls Are Sick of the Light-Skinned Girls. In South Africa, the radio disc jockey says, you can get killed for speaking that way in this country. The government doesn't mess with you for reading poems like that or speaking that way in America. Yeah, they kill us. They ruin our credit. As soon as we get to college, they make it harder to live in invisible ways. It is a slower death. The colored girl cries because I'm not telling her story right. I am colored here. It is difficult to explain ourselves. Isn't it black, so black and yellow and native and twisted and confused? I was raised in Tom Moore's house. I was raised in Master Moore's house. My daddy was black, native, Motown, Southern, Cadillac, African, loud on purpose, big smile, dimples, called the white boys at the Canadian border niggas. My daddy, with rifle on porch during the riot, took my Canadian-raised quiet mother down south in the 60s in his convertible green Cadillac. My aunties told her to stay in the house. She didn't understand. This was not a safe place for love, loud like my daddy's. This is the education they didn't teach my young mother on the Canadian news. I never went down those crumpled bags of paper tests of blackness. The red blood and high cheeks of my people don't subscribe to this psychodrama, Jim Crow, South Africa, Mississippi, divide and conquer the red clay, boom, back, jazz, deconstruct the hip-hop, you heard me, destroy the slave way before the slave ship, yoga your way out of this chaos, across oceans, this ugly that connects us. Hi, yellow girl in South Africa, my daddy is from Alabama, 1920s cotton, and Harlem, we are all just Puerto Ricans. It don't matter, say, hola, damn it, you know me, little girl, I'm your sister. This don't even exist. They made it exist in a nightmare to steal your gold. The poverty is what they left inside all those books. You are golden with broken eyes, circling me, your ambush of pupils trying to get me to get you, but I am you. You talk like a white girl. You black at the white school. You love your white family. You don't know nothing else. You don't have to choose a side. You a whole woman, a whole person. You ain't multi-ethnic diversity class poster child. You a whole heart, an entire lung. You breathe in humanity. You just a baby being born. You just an ancestor covered by skin. My ancestor was a dark chocolate West African woman. She said she wanted to see what it felt like. It said it was something, it was okay, but something was missing, so she scarred my face to give me more edge. I see your scars too. Child holding your father's hands. I'm sorry, I'm not the mirror you asked for. I am also my father's child. I am who I say I am. President Obama is a black man. He is who he says he is. This is not privilege. This is political choice. Because even the light-skinned girls are sick of the light-skinned girls.